welcome to another edition of author E.Jamie Watches. And for this week, we are back into the Turkish drama Hershey's Chocolate Kisses. That is not the name of the show. I can't pronounce the name of the show because I'm an ignorant Canadian. Now, usually I got wine for this show because this show makes me want to drink wine. But if we're all in the same boat here and we should only be going to the store for necessities, and y'all should be staying home and staying safe for this nasty virus that's going around. And so thankfully, through the miracle of technology, we are all still able to kind of like virtually hang out with our friends and talk to each other, and this would be a lot worse if it wasn't for the internet. So let's just give a virtual smart water or whatever beverage you have on hand toast to the internet. So for this week, we are back into Hershey's Chocolate Kisses. And again, the way I'm doing this is 1 week it'll be Hershey's Chocolate Kisses, another week it'll be Outlander, and depending on like when I'm able to upload these, sometimes they might be a little late, or what, it depends because work is really up in the air right now. I'm working in a place where it is deemed an essential service, so some days I'm working, some days I'm not, and it sort of depends on like when I can upload. So just sort of be patient with, I guess, all of us right now because we're doing what we can. And yeah, so for last week we had Miran acting like a dumbass for the majority of the episode. I gave him like the first 5-10 minutes to be pissed, but then as soon as Rayanne like realized her error and was apologizing to him and wanting to make up to him, he should have forgiven her, because her one little lapse in judgment does not compare to his, this is episode 26, his 25 episode lapse in judgment that he has not yet, let me remind you, apologized for. He says things like, oh, what I did to you, it's hurt, it's eating me up inside, I haven't been able to sleep or live or whatever, knowing what I did to you. It's all about what he did to her, how it's affected him. Like, oh, it's what I did to you made me feel guilty, made me feel bad. I have yet to hear him say, I'm sorry for what I did to you. It's not the same. It's not the same. I regret, like, he's not even saying, like, I regret what I did to you. He hasn't said that yet. He said, what I did to you has, torn me up inside, and I'm all twisted up inside because of it, and blah, blah, blah. Not the same. So she repeatedly through episode 25 was telling him how sorry she was for not believing him. He hasn't said it once. Not once. So, Ren, you need to take several seats, my dear. Twat Waffle, of course, is the one who sent him the divorce papers. And, of course, he won't listen to Rayanne when she says that she wasn't the one who sent them. Because Miran, as we have established, was a dumbass for the most of episode 25. This boy. Sometimes I'm so proud of him. Sometimes I want to drop kick him off a bridge. And for the majority of 25, I wanted to drop kick him off a bridge. it was really nice seeing the family at Mansion McCrazy all sort of turning on creepy grandma and kind of like giving her what for and saying that they weren't gonna like dance to her tune anymore, kind of thing. But we'll see how that goes, because now she's saying, oh, that I'm gonna send Elif to London, and Goonie, you're gonna go with her. And Goonie's like, no, I'm not. And like, hell no. And so our darling Elif, who we have now named Skittles because of that sweater that she wore. They keep putting this woman in bad clothes. You can put Goonie in like fantastic, beautiful clothes. You know, I know that Elif is not quite Goonie's level in terms of like sophistication, but we can do a little better for Elif, can't we? I mean, so she's named Skittles now. Let's see what else. Oh, Miran's grandmother is alive, and so that's going to be interesting to see how she plays up against creepy grandma, because I need that to happen. I need them to come face to face again. I don't know like what it's going to mean for Miran to have this. So far, she's seemingly nice. And is she behind the notes that creepy grandma's been getting? And is she behind Rayanne's kidnapping? Because she hasn't let on anything that she knows anything about that. So, very interesting to wait to see. So, that's sort of where we are right now. Oh! Twat Waffle got slapped twice, and it was beautiful. I hate Asshat Grandpa. Y'all know I hate Asshat Grandpa. But he did that one good thing. One good thing. When he slapped Twat Waffle. So that was highly enjoyable. Highly, highly enjoyable. So that's sort of where we are. Again, I'm likely not going to be able to put this up on YouTube, so I'll put up the preview clip with the link in it that you could watch, where you can watch the full reaction. So make sure that you're subscribed to me on YouTube so that you know when the preview clip goes up, because I try for every week, but because of like all this up in the air and work and everything, there might be some delays some weeks, and just, you know, I'll get it up when I can, basically. It's all sort of like we're not in our normal programming right now. None of the world is. So that'll be it for this little intro. We are going into Hershey's Chocolate Kisses, episode 26. Here we be.